Hello, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' Is D. About to react to this vid. This is parents react to kids reacting to funny adult jokes in kids shows. I think this will be interesting because we just assume that kids don't know what's going on and that, oh, they'll never get these dirty jokes that are hidden in, these shows. But some of them are really smart and they pick up on, what's being conveyed. So got to be careful. That's why I think that these shows are really creepy and weird for putting, these adult jokes in shows. They're hiding them. I guess they're trying to make it seem like, oh, they're hiding them for adults to enjoy, when they're forced to watch them with their kids. But no, y'all trying to pollute the minds of the youth. We see what y'all doing. Anyway, let's see how these kids react, though. Let's watch.
Oh my God, they're stoned. Oh shit.
The balloons. Don't drop them.
That's weird.
Look at that.
He got it.
Kids are gonna have no clue what that means.
He said that's weird. He knows what's going on.
We brought you in today because recently we had your kids react to some adult jokes that were in some kid TV shows.
Oh.
They are twins.
This will be
so
interesting.
Cute.
We thought it would be fun to show you the reactions and see what you think
What's
of
his
these
mama?
jokes included in kids' cartoons.
Okay. I'm hoping most of them went over his head. Julia's such an old soul. Everybody tells us that. And so she always catches adult jokes. Always.
We try to pay attention as much as we can. Not all the time, but as much as we can.
Okay, you ready to get into this?
Let's see what we got.
And I have those flames out before the firemen even
There's no flashes.
trucks.
That's fast.
Fastest man alive.
Which might explain why you can't get a date.
Yeah?
Which might explain why you can't get a
She
date.
lied.
Yeah. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Quiet.
He
Yeah,
don't
no
know what's
clue.
going on.
Why do you think it's difficult for him to get a girlfriend? Because he's so fast.
Too fast. Goes too fast inside the relationship. Oh, hi, I met you. Do you want to go marry me? Basically is
That's
what I'm
innocent.
interpreting.
I'm glad she didn't get that
Yes,
that joke because that was really, not appropriate.
Nobody
Maybe
gonna.
they don't really like how they're very fast. They're just like,
Because they don't know nothing about that at all. So I don't think none of them are gonna get this.
no, I don't care. I can never catch up. I would just say, I can't catch up, so looks like I might ignore.
She's very literal. Everything's very literal for her.
She's so adorable.
That's funny.
If I had a boyfriend that would be super fast, it would be fine because he likes to save people. He would run with me in his hands, and then we could go home.
I love that.
I love her. I mean, that's a good mess.
What do you think this joke means?
It sounds like a sexual joke to me. I mean,
He's a one-hitter quitter. He's a 5-minute man, That's what
Not
I think
even
they were
that.
trying to say. But I knew kids, this is going to be way over kids' heads.
Yeah,
A lot
they
of the
know
jokes
that.
they're able to kind of play it off to where it has kind of two different meanings. They didn't put anything in there that's vulgar or anything. It's just a little slight innuendo that can mean something else.
Number one sister.
Okay.
Just for Prince.
oh, I love this one.
It's a show. Animaniacs.
Oh, these guys were classics in these little
How'd she know about
adult
Animaniacs?
joke slip-ins.
I really know that.
Kids are not going to know who Prince is. They're like, what?
No. Fingerprints. No. Fingerprints.
Oh my God.
Did she understand this one?
She actually got Prince. That's beautiful.
I know I remember his face from some show. Aladdin?
Not
Is that
Aladdin.
I don't know.
So he thinks that it was like the prince from Aladdin.
Oh, yeah, it's way over his head. If it ain't in their age bracket, they're like, what?
The guy was saying, and he said fingerprints, but the girl thought he said prince. So she went and got a prince, but then she threw the prince out of the window. Ha ha ha.
They think it's a prince. That's so
He
cute.
thinks he got it. He wanted to be cool about it.
Thank God there are jokes like that because no parent would sit in the room long enough to watch half of this stuff.
25, 20.
SpongeBob!
Oh,
At least that wasn't a dirty
everybody
joke.
knows. Even I know SpongeBob.
I've heard that there's a lot of jokes that adults understand in SpongeBob, and I sometimes even understand them too.
25.
Yeah, she does.
27.
I'm not a fan of SpongeBob.
The treasure must be.
Girl, you're
You're
gonna
actually not
take.
even allowed to watch SpongeBob.
What?
Why, no,
It ain't that
Gary,
vulgar.
this isn't the bathtub.
The shower head is right there.
Look, doubloons.
So,
Don't drop them. Doubloons. Don't drop them.
that's weird.
Look at this.
I just caught it. kids are gonna have no clue what that means.
Why did he say it was a weird thing?
I don't think many kids would know.
Yeah, they not. But why did he say that's weird?
I can see how parents can relate to this. It's kind of hard to get them into the tub because they don't want to. They just want to keep playing or doing what they were doing before.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Wow, that's really an interesting comedy. I've never even really let her watch SpongeBob that much. A lot of the writing, I feel like it is more for teens and not like little kids.
They love SpongeBob, absolutely. But I don't explain anything. And if they ask questions, I pretend, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy, honey. I'm doing the dishes.
Or I don't know.
Mr. Krabs.
I love the show.
Okay, I put the quarter in his
Why
ass.
don't you try it out? I can't find the coin slot. Here it is.
That one's a little more blatant.
Did they know what happened?
Here it is.
Look at his face.
Maybe I need to start watching SpongeBob.
He found one of his fins on one of the seahorse's fins.
Oh my God, that's so cute. Thank goodness.
And had a coin, and then
I thought he actually got it
Me
by
too.
his reaction,
Me too.
but he didn't get it.
Look, he'll have a
I'm
look.
really curious where he likes to put the coin.
She's
Did he put it in
curious.
the gills? Did he put
Okay.
it in the gills?
That's
Do
cute.
seahorses even have gills? I think the
That's
joke
so
was,
innocent. I
oh,
love
I
it.
can't find the coin slot. And he put it in whatever he has.
Whatever he has, that works.
I understand it, but it's disgusting. Pretty sure he put him in the back hole. I'm not going to say the word because that's
How old is
disgusting.
she? She might be the oldest here,
She's
though.
disturbed.
The seahorse got a little angry for putting it in his butthole, so he decided that he would kick him. And he exploded.
Yes.
There you go. So a little bit older.
I love
exactly what
his explanation.
Wow, who would have thought that SpongeBob was a really nasty little spongy?
SpongeBob wasn't a part of that nonsense. This shit is hilarious. Scary.
I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
I didn't get it.
He doesn't get it.
Gary!
I don't think her face. I don't think they're gonna understand it either because it's not blatantly, porn. So they're like, okay, he was just watching, that creature. They don't even know what it is. They're just like, all right, So I don't think that any of them are gonna get that one.
I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
What? It was dancing.
Yeah, she don't get it.
What's wrong with Gary singing it? That was weird. Why did he get scared of Gary singing that?
He was scared if Gary liked him. He was going to just stay right there and he didn't care about football. But he liked that show more.
My mom will put pause and she's like, all right, Jules, make this quick. I'm watching something you shouldn't be seeing. So that's probably that's what they're referring to whenever they're doing that. In this situation, they'll just barge in and you wouldn't be expecting it. And you're watching something like, what?
See, older, and she got it.
He watches something he wasn't supposed to be watching.
Yeah, she's older.
More
so
for
she-
me, it's like the mystery murder shows and stuff that I'm like, okay, yeah, she shouldn't know about this. So I'll put it on pause. I'm like, come on, make it snappy.
Parents are the ones with the twisted minds, so they would
That's
get it. So the kids, I don't think my kid for sure would not think anything.
Down. The Amazing World of Gumball.
Don't know who these guys are.
They like this.
I love this show. Okay, I do watch this cartoon.
Margaret and I used to argue like that. Sometimes up to 6 times a day. From first thing in the morning until last thing at night. In the kitchen, in the backyard.
It must be a very rude couple.
Do it in public. Once, even while we were sleeping.
She might get it.
That's a lot of different situations. I know parents fight sometimes because,
Oh my goodness. Thank goodness they're focused in on the fighting.
That's bad. A little too much. Maybe one time a day's fine. It's gonna be a good memory, but it's I used to fight with her. It's a love-hate relationship, basically, I think.
Okay,
They
good.
didn't get that either, which is great. 6
I love
times
it.
a day. I mean,
They're not arguing at all.
And most kids don't associate things in a sexual manner
Yeah,
anyway. So, yeah, the sexual innuendos, I think they can get away with really easy.
It sounds super innocent.
And it's so funny because whenever I see them, I think they're super blatant. So I'm like, why the fuck they showing this to kids? But yeah, I guess not. I guess they don't.
It's like it has.
They're not even thinking about that, and it makes sense. They're kids.
I'm surprised you didn't get that.
Yeah, I'm like, I was surprised. You know, kind of. Well, not with that one in particular, but some of these I've been surprised at. Like, oh wait, they didn't pick that up.
Spend our lives, dude. I can't even think. Is my heart still beating? I think they're sick.
They're sick.
Oh my god, they're stoned. Oh shit.
Look, she just got it.
He almost died. What happens when you become a couch potato and you accidentally superglued your butt to the couch?
Aww. That's adorable.
Did she really say that?
They're probably stoned out of their minds and stuff. And they're munching. You gotta watch what your kids is watching out here. There's some crazy stuff on TV.
Right.
If a kid is actually getting
But they not
what is
getting it.
happening, that is one smart kid.
Oh my gosh. Gravity Falls.
She loves this show.
Gravity Falls. I thought this stuff was banned in America.
Your sister seems to be going nuts for that smile dip.
Ugh. Maybe I've had too much. What do you think?
Oh my god.
Oh, geez, she's seeing things now.
Ashley.
Hallucinating.
Would you like to eat my candy, Paul?
Yeah, they're not gonna get this at all.
Okay, I get this one.
Mabel, I need your advice. We're
That's
hanging
like
out
a
at a
dog.
haunted convenience.
Oh, she
Can't get a hold of Grandpa.
She's just gonna be creepy.
Say anything about it to any of these guys, they'll just think I'm a scared little kid or something.
It's in the past.
I mean, this is actually a
She's on the
cartoon.
sugar rush. She's on the sugar rush. Definitely.
That's exactly what I would tell Janelle. You see what happens when you eat too much sugar?
Mabel, how many of these did you eat?
17.
She can't even say stuff anymore.
Sugar makes you like, and then
That's right. Good job, Zoe.
I don't even have words for that.
You're
Is it
so
supposed
cute.
to relate to drugs or something? I don't know anymore.
She's not ready to drugs.
That's
got
interesting that she actually went there. Well, she knows a little bit more than I know then.
I'm sure sugar does have that like crazy effect on them because sometimes I do feel like that does that to my kid.
We're living in the time and age where kids know more than we think that they don't know, and sometimes it does shock us.
When you were growing up, do you remember if cartoons included adult-directed humor as well?
I don't think they did. And the reason being
No, I
is
think
because
they did.
our parents
You just didn't get it.
didn't watch them with us. I don't remember having a lot of adult humor in...
No, I've seen in compilations like real old cartoons. This is not new at all. This has been going on, since the beginning of time. So they just don't recall because they didn't fucking get it back then. So maybe kids aren't getting this shit.
Those, like, Care Bear taught us
Care
some
Bear.
attitude.
I got a butt whooping watching The Simpsons because my mom was religious. So I had to sneak and watch it.
Well, that's not a
so I
kid's
could So I could
cartoon.
talk about it in school like all other kids talking about it.
I did not notice it when I was a kid, but I definitely notice it now. Jordan's sitting here like, Daddy, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I was like, it's just funny. Well, why is it funny? Explain it to me. Like,
No.
Can't. Now as an adult, I will catch them and I'm like, oh my god, like I did not catch that as a kid. It's funny
Yeah.
to see how your mind changes and how, you when you grow up, you understand things differently.
Finally, after watching some of these clips and kids' reactions, do you think the writers and creators of these jokes should take the adult humor out of cartoons meant for kids, or are they just harmless
Now
jokes?
I don't know.
Harmless. And the kids have no idea. So it makes
They
it
don't
feel-
know. Yeah, they don't fucking know.
Inside joke with whoever's watching it.
us parents need something
To
when we're
entertain,
watching your
yeah.
cartoon. We need something.
Give the parents a little comedy to kind of go, wow,
Yeah.
wow. They put it in there where they know a kid's not going to get it, but the parent will get it.
Obviously, they want to engage the adults as well. So they got to throw in one or two of those adult jokes, and then you engage yourself back into the cartoon with your kid.
If they're smart enough to catch the joke or question it, then I'll explain it in my own way. But kids are going to hear this stuff eventually, whether it's on TV or not. And parents can control what their kids watch and what they don't.
There's a lot that don't do it at all, and I find the cartoons are very dry, and it's hard to like watch them with your kids. So the ones that have that little added adult humor in, I feel like it's these special little treasures for us.
Oh wow, this has really changed my opinion of this whole situation, because I automatically want to condemn these people in Hollywood because I know how fucked up Hollywood is, and I know that it's a lot of sick weirdos, you know, who are behind the scenes. So I'm like, nah, you doing this on purpose. It's because you like little kids. You been on some weird shit, you know. But it probably is just to entertain the adults. You know, they are forced to watch these stupid shows and movies with their kids over and over again, so they want to entertain them to some degree, and not everybody in Hollywood is demonic and sick, so I can see that. And then, more importantly, these kids, they so slow. They don't even know what the fuck is going on. And obviously, they're kids, and they're not slow. I'm being stupid. But they don't know what's going on. This actually surprised me to a certain degree, because I would think they would pick up on some of these, but yeah, their mind isn't even going there, you know? So it's like, oh, yeah, they don't know what the fuck is happening, you know? So I get it. I understand why they do it. This was interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!